a fraction of a price of what it would be at a regular salon. Suzanne, how are you?
I'm just finishing breakfast.
Oh, you're allowed. I love you in purple.
There, thank you. You look quite beautiful today, too.
Thank you.
I was just having some trail mix, and I had to take out all the cashews because I found out that I am allergic to cashews.
You just found that out.
Well, you know, I put on 5 pounds, and I was actually
Doing full-on demos of the face master because you really demonstrate it quite well. And it's nice to kind of restructure your face.
I would say I'm an expert at it. I've been probably...
But you do it well, like facing a camera instead of looking at a mirror. We all need to be looking at a mirror.
But I actually have been tete-a-tete things.
Oh, yes.
And so one day I said, I called the accountant. I said, I'm taking an allowance, and this is how much I'm taking. I said to Alan, you don't see this. You don't know. You don't ask me about any price. This is my money here. I can do with what I want. If I want to give it to the kids, I can give it to the kids.
And if you want to buy a Tiffany-style lamp, you can do that too.
You can go do that.
We have Brian. It's very cute, and he's cute too. Well, Suzanne,
I think you should put fish in that.
Wouldn't that be cute? I agree.
Yeah, a little hot for them, but.
That's true. That might not be a good idea with a little light bulb in there. Well, this is what my mom bought the last time we were on. And she's at the age now where...
And it didn't happen naturally. It took a lot of work and fried my hair, too.
Oh, but it looked good.
On stage, it was great on stage.
The lucky elephant?
No. I saw Water for Elephants, which is quite wonderful. A wonderful book, too.
Another good one.
Right.
Well,
anyway, nothing to do with the Face Master.
We don't want to have elephant skin, I'll tell you that. And one of the things that, you know, as we age and as my mom is concerned, and she really was impressed with not only how Face Master builds the muscle underneath the skin, so if you're having saggy skin, chances are the muscles are probably atrophied underneath, and they're not supporting, right? Isn't that?
Well, aging is sagging muscles, and as you get older, so
peptides.
This is the conductive serum, and it does nothing for your skin. It's like just wash it off after.
And that actually goes right in the reservoir. Yeah. 7-year-old woman from Los Angeles, and she says that she picked it up for herself as a gift, has been using it for 2 months to great results. She says, I've had notable improvements, especially in my eye area and lower jawline. I am 67 years young and once lost the firmness in my face and had droopy eyes. I am here to tell you, my beauty has been restored, and people are once again telling me how beautiful I am. And I just, to be able to have that when you haven't had that for a while, that feels great. And so inexpensively. True.
You know, look how much money she saved. If you're thinking of having a facelift, get the Face Master first. And if you end up seeing the results that I think that you will see, then you can take the money you're going to spend on the facelift and go on a cruise. Meet Rudd. He'll be a guy with a great-looking face.
Exactly. I like that idea. Well, and you know, there's so many women out there, maybe condoms was so thick, heavy.
And I wanted to get it off, and so we figured out one day how much I've spent on microdermabrasion.
Could you buy a house? A car, maybe.
A nice car, a really nice car.
I've heard of many celebrities getting into oxygen tanks, for example, and, oh, you got a little, oh, okay.
Didn't have time to do my hair very well this morning. Liquid oxygen is oxygen suspended in liquid. I don't know how to say it.
This also has gotten 5 out of 5 star reviews. I'm going to read a little bit of one of them. She says, from Texas, love the liquid oxygen. It absorbs fast, appears to plump the skin, is non-greasy.
And understand this organic story and how important it is, not only for better looking skin, more beautiful skin, but for your health.
I couldn't agree more, including eating organically. My gosh.
Absolutely. I finally here in out here near the studio, I found a club. The Dakota.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes.
I love jazz. I sing jazz, so I like to go.
Of course you do.
I've heard some real good
how fun.
Jazz musicians there.
Oh, I'm so glad.
You know, Minneapolis is a little surprise. It's like, and then a lot of great musicians come out of these kind of towns. There's great music in Toronto, great jazz musicians. A lot of our friends up there are jazz musicians. One of our best friends is Guido Basso, who's an incredible trumpet player. So I find that here in Minneapolis. So we have a plate of risotto, a tequila and we listen to jazz, and so
You really have some issues, but
from what could irritate your skin with absolutely
Right.
pure organic ingredients? This
well, that's true.
And I repeat, most of my best friends are doctors, but I make friends with doctors who are this for me. I have to get this around.
Yeah,
from
go
the
around,
front.
go around.
The man who developed this for me
There.
wrote me a 30-page brochure for you on the history of skin, and I said, you know, they don't really need to know the history of skin. They just really
Handling for future orders. We do have 6 value pays on this system, so make the call now and get an affordable microdermabrasion in your own home. But here's a doctor who's going to tell you a little more.
It's 3 months, isn't it?
3 months for this.
Yeah,
1
3
month
months
for
of
the refill.
Oh, I got you wrong, right. So you get 3 months when you shoes, because I have all my shoes at home.
I mean, couldn't be any cooler that you're matching your scarf with your shoe. One more woman I just want to quickly mention is an esthetician. She said, this machine is wonderful. And she said, the microdermabrasions now given in Durham's office are too invasive for me. They cause me more problems.
I agree with her.
Awful. She said, trust me, the skin does not need that much abrasion. My skin looks beautiful. The best, it's how this works into the crevice between the butt and the thigh.
Correct.
Wow.
Well, you know,
Major.
I'm glad you mentioned that, because there is no other piece of equipment out on the market that's like this. This is an incredible technology.
I feel it here.
That has this mechanism where you can go back and forth, but you can also wing
that?
out, you know, for your inner thighs, and also you show how you stop.
Ooh, I feel it
You do
here,
the,
too.
You know, you. Okay, stop. See, there's no, you can't on a regular glider. If you could come up here. All right, right up here. A slow hip movement. Now, if you're getting old,
We kind of lose that ability to have flexibility, wouldn't you say, Suzanne?
yes. Now, Chrissy here's, she's always thinking of new challenges for the body, but look at what she was just doing. Okay.
Than what I know that you presented many years ago, because this actually gives you cardiovascular benefits.
Exactly. I can hear you're getting winded.
I know. I mean, I will admit, I have been lazy for
Right.
months. And this is now my only exercise probably of the day.
One of the reasons I'm really looking forward to going home tonight is so I can get back into my full exercise workout. You know, when you don't do it for a couple of weeks, I'm kind of...
I do know.
I don't have the energy to do it.
Yes.
And I know once I... The stomach.
How do we get
and
that
it's
going?
so fun. Have you ever done stomach exercises that are fun? This is fun. It's like being on a...
I've got my hairdo done. I got the makeup on. I'm not worried about being too glowy after doing this to continue doing the show. So if you're going to do a little bit at lunchtime before you go back to work or something.
5th one this year. I dropped 4 in the toilet.
Oh,
and this
no.
one has escaped the toilet, but I dropped it when we were on an Easter egg hunt with the grandchildren.
This is also terrific for all of you who've been worried about different parts of your body, saying, you know what, I'm just never going to be able to get rid of this. And this is just how my body is. And then you're hiding it. Do you ever wear longer skirts, or you're afraid to wear shorts in the summer just because of all that stuff going on, pimpling?
Well, yeah, and it's vulnerable. And I think that those lumps and bumps are part of the changing planet, too. My sister, too. That's why I texted her to see if she'd call in. But she says the same thing, that she had run out and then forgot to reorder. And she said she went about 3 weeks, and all of a sudden her legs were just hurting her so much, and she couldn't figure out. And she's always worried because she's had a heart attack, and she's always... So it's got olive extracts and sesame lignans, which are also powerful essential omega-3s. And they always say that the Italians have less heart disease than we do because they eat so much olive oil, you know?
True.
So,
very true. But they're smoking.
Yeah, they're smoking. Even when there's signs that say no smoking, they smoke underneath. But they look good.
They're still living old.
But they look
amazing.
good.
Yes.
Well, I think that the Europe... But I don't feel anything.
And can you
I have a lift.
Well, that's true.
I mean, I've been using it so long.
Yeah.
So I keep it. I use it every day for maintenance.
Friday, and she didn't even have it on the 6 value pays at that time. So now
That means we sold her.
Yes, you
That she had to
did.
be, I can feel you thinking out there sometimes. I can feel you watching going.
It's always fun.
He's
Thank
a
you.
cutie.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye. Bye.